diving deep into a piece of American numismatic history, the 1983 D. Lincoln 1-cent coin. This coin might just be lying around in your change drawer, but some of these cents have sold for impressive amounts at auction. Stick around as we uncover what makes this small coin so special, and reveal how one could be worth millions. First, let's take a step back to the early 1980s. The 1983 D penny, minted in Denver, marks a pivotal time in U.S. coinage. In 1982, the U.S. Mint made a major shift in the composition of the penny. Due to the rising cost of copper, the Mint decided to transition from 95% copper pennies to a zinc core with a copper plating, a change that affected nearly every penny minted from that point onward. This change made the 1983 D cent one of the earliest full production years for the zinc penny. This little 1-cent piece may look simple, but the story behind it has turned it into a collectible that could be worth big. Now let's talk about the design. On the obverse, we see the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, sculpted by Victor David Brenner in 1909. It's an iconic profile that's been on every U.S. penny for over a century. On the reverse, we have the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparro, which remained on the penny from 1959 all the way until 2008. The coin weighs 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. Now, remember, it's made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. But as we'll see shortly, this composition has an unexpected twist that gives some of these coins a surprising value. What really makes the 1983 D penny valuable? In the world of coin collecting, errors and variations play a major role. For the 1983 D penny, it's all about the elusive copper composition error. While most 1983 pennies were struck in zinc, a few were accidentally struck on leftover copper planchets from 1982. This error has led to some extremely valuable finds. In fact, one 1983 D copper penny sold for a whopping $17,625 at auction. But it doesn't stop there. Collectors and auction houses are on the lookout for even higher grade versions of this rare error, with some estimates suggesting they could reach the $1 million range if found in pristine condition. Imagine finding a penny that's worth more than a new sports car or even a house. Now, let's get into some auction history. High-quality versions of the 1983 D penny, even without the copper error, have fetched substantial prices. For example, a 1983 D penny graded MS67 by PCGS sold for nearly $7,050. The reason? Such high-grade coins are exceedingly rare due to their zinc composition, which makes them prone to corrosion and wear. But the real stars are the error coins. When a 1983 D copper penny was discovered, it sent shockwaves through the numismatic world. The rarity of a copper planchet error in 1983 makes this one of the most sought-after coins in recent history. Experts predict that if a high-grade copper version were to go to auction, the bidding could easily exceed $100,000, possibly even approaching $1 million depending on the grade and condition. Now, you might be wondering, do I have one of these valuable 1983 D pennies? Here's what to look for. First, you'll need a good scale. Regular 1983 zinc pennies weigh about 2.5 grams, while the copper error weighs closer to 3.1. Another tip is to check for any unusual coloring or finish. Copper pennies often look different from their zinc counterparts due to oxidation over time. But to be absolutely sure, you'll want to have the coin authenticated by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. Why are some pennies worth millions? It's not just about age or rarity, it's about a combination of historical significance, condition, and market demand. The 1983 D penny, especially with a copper error, ticks all these boxes. For collectors, owning such a piece is like holding a slice of American history, a symbol of a time when the country's economic concerns led to changes in coin production. Top quality and error coins have become a hot market, with certain rare pennies even rivaling the values of classic gold and silver coins. If you're lucky enough to find a high-grade, error variety of the 1983 D penny, you might just be holding a life-changing fortune in your hands. So, there you have it. The 1983 D Lincoln penny may look like any other coin, but it has the potential to fetch massive sums at auction, especially if you find one of those rare copper errors. Imagine, a single penny that could make you a millionaire. Don't forget to check your loose change and visit local coin shows. Who knows? That 1983 D penny could be hiding in plain sight. Thank you for watching.